y'all? It's Rick Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan, and I am back from Dublin, Ireland, as you can see. And I need to remember not to move so quickly with there. Okay, so anyway, I am back from Dublin, Ireland. It Keys is actually back here with me too. Let me see if you guys can see him. There he is. Anyway, It is out there surfing in Osai, California. Looks like he's got a pretty darn good wave. And he always wants you to remember kindness matters. So as I had tried to adjust so you guys see things, well, since you can see it, you see in the background behind my beautiful head, there is X Keys. And if you guys aren't familiar with X Keys is non-binary. And if you've listened to the story, you know the whole story was originally What Keys changed to X Keys because of Elon Musk changing the name of Twitter because this non-binary creature here wasn't sure if it was a Twitter bird, airplane, or an insect. So, but anyway, that's X Keys. And it looks like X Keys is actually roosting at, if I pick this up, I'll screw it up. Actually, looks like he's roosting at the Tiki Bar. So you can see the Tiki Bar there in the background. Let me see if I can do that without screwing everything up. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so there's X Key. So, oh, pretty cool. So there's X Key. So X Keys is roosting at the Tiki Bar. He's been there for a while. But the whole city of Osai, California is filled with people, all of Me Key's friends. And we'll go over that here in a minute because, as I said, I was going to screw something up, and I almost did. However, I didn't. So, woo! All right. So anyway, that's something that's going on. You'll see the rest of what's going on, and I guess that's in where were we? That was South Side, and I'll show you what's going on in North Side in a minute. Okay, so Rick Keys, I am back. So you know something that's going on. It Keys is here. He's surfing. Oh, by the way, It Keys is non-binary. Also, you guys should know. It is not sure if the thing is a leprechaun, a human being, or an alien from outer space. So that's his non-binary problem. X. Oh, we already talked about that one. All right. So you see, I got my Christmas shirt on. After coming back from Dublin, 2024 was definitely a very bad year for Rick Keys. I told you I lost my kitty. However, good news, I did get a new kitty, and it's a kitten, so it's a lot of work. And hey, it gives me excitement for each day as that little kitten learns about life through their eyes that they've never seen before. If Rick Keys wouldn't have adopted that beautiful little kitten named Misty. All right, so you see, I got my Christmas shirt on. Pretty cool, huh? Rick Keys, Country Christmas, because we are entering the Christmas time. Thanksgiving is this week, and then it's Christmas, and then it's a new year, 2025. Thank God, I can't wait for 2025. I won't say anything because I may not be able to let this one go. All right, so anyway, 2025 is going to be a good year. So this is Rick Keys. I told you that before, and I've got some new music that came into the Rick Keys Music Caravan production headquarters here in Osai, California. I got a new one called from Dean Zucchero, and it's Song for the Sinners. Okay, you guys know any sinners? You might relate. Dean Zucchero. Actually, this isn't really releasing until 2025, but give a little early release because I got it early. So that's that one, brand new. Here's another brand new one to the Rick Keys Music Caravan headquarters. The Dennis Spencer Group with Bobby Warren, Blues Man from Jupiter. So I haven't listened to all the songs on here yet because it just came in. However, the one song I did select is pretty darn hot. I think you're going to like it. So that's the Dennis Spencer Group. Another new one that just came in recently. It's called the Hitman Blues Band, Calling Long Distance. A lot of great songs on that one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to my Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues albums for 2024. So we're going to start off with this one. I kind of did an album from each record label. So anyway, here's Bernard Allison, Luther's Blues. That's with Roof Records. So that one is one of my top picks. Here's another top pick. This is from VizTone Records, Amanda Fish and Kingdom. Reverend Keys really loves this one. I like it too. A lot of great music, especially if you love God. So anyway, that's what the Kingdom is about. One of my favorite releases, and I kept wondering why it wasn't in the top blues songs, and it's because it was number one for like 20 weeks or 30 weeks or 40 weeks. It was number one in another chart. I think it was blues rock or rock concert or something, but it wasn't in the one I thought it would be in. However, I did choose it because it came from Alligator Record Labels, who sends me the blues. I decided to put it in my blues 2024 list. And this is called JJ Grey and Mofro Alusti. Highly recommended this album for everyone. It's like super great. So I had like 3 or 4 top blues songs that made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues songs for 2024. Try that 3 or 4 times fast. Okay, so that one is from Alligator Record Label. And there was another one, and let me see where he's at. He's down here. He's down here. He's brand new. Hold on. Right here. Okay. So this guy is brand new, and it actually made it to my list already because there's so many good songs on here. Actually, the song you're going to hear from here is so hot. I called it a hit there. So anyway, it is called Get Up Off the Ground, Dick Earl's Electric Witness. So that's in there. So it's in my Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues, and that's from a great friend of mine, promoter. I don't want to mention his name, but anyway, he deals with a lot of different record labels, so that's a plus for him. And then now what do we got? Oh, so that is the 4 that made it so far, but there's a lot more to come. And now we're going to go be branching into the Roots Music Report chart. So that I call it the RMR chart. If you've been listening long enough, you should know RMR means Roots Music Report chart. If not, maybe you should be listening to another show. But anyway, so that's what's happening. Now we're going to go into the RMR chart. Let me see if we can see what else is going on here. Oh, side California, if I can figure this out. Logically. Okay. Oh, there's the chair again. The chair deal. Production. Okay, so we're over here. Production. So you see, obviously, hopefully that isn't all messed up. You see It Keys there. I told you he's non-binary. He's surfing, and he thinks kindness matters. During 2024, you need something to survive it. Okay, there's the cool shirt, Rick Keys Christmas shirt. And by the way, if you didn't know, these shirts can be purchased for a price. They're not cheap. But if you want one, contact me somewhere or another. Just don't do Messenger because I don't really pay attention to Messenger that often. But anyway, so here's Me Keys. So you guys all know about Me Keys. Me Keys is non-binary also. Still has his wetsuit. Still has the thing's wetsuit on. Me Keys was formerly in the government of Oside, California. He decided he didn't like it, so he took him and his whole family. He has a family called Weekies. They look a lot like him, just smaller. So they're all here visiting him because he's like kind of got money now. He's got a successful restaurant over there, and a lot of the Weekies family, you see them all there. They brought in their little teardrop trailers. So Mickey's is kind of just hanging out there in the middle of them, chatting. And there's the Weekies. There's the driver for the Weekies family. So you see that they're all parked around here. And downtown Osai, California. More Wee Keys family members, and still, well, that's actually the Tiki Bar right there. So that's what It Key. No, who owns that? Oh, Me Keys owns that. All right. So anyway, that's that. Let's continue. So hope what there we go. All right. So now we are into the RMR chart, and I'm going to go and they're numerically go down from the 50s or 40s or whatever to 1 or the lowest number I have. So let's start here. Wow, that is a good voice for radio. But anyway, the B. Christopher Band, they're at number 37 with 106 miles to Chicago. A little further here from Osai, California. Number 28, Chad Rupp and the Sugar Roots, Gate C23. Pretty cool album cover. At number 27, Dennis Herrera and 4. See the 4, barely. F-O-U-R, not to be confused with 5. So Dennis Herrera, he is at number 27 on that RMR chart. J.D. Simo with Luther Dickinson. They have a release, really cool one. I actually bought this at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano when I saw Tab Benoit. And I actually got my photo with Tab Benoit as he was smoking a cigar. So here we go with J.D. Simo. It's called Do the Rump. Not to be confused with Do the Trump, Do the Rump. And that is at number 23. Couldn't see it. All right, next, Rick Estrin and the Nightcats. This one's actually made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues albums for 2024, but I haven't loaded them into my list yet, or my staff hasn't either. My crack staff, I mean, they're normally on crack, so that's why not a whole lot gets done here at Rick Keys Music Caravan headquarters. I end up doing just about everything. So let's continue. What are we at? Rick Astron, we mentioned him. He's at number 15 on that RMR chart. Light change. Come on, don't do it. All right, I said that. Okay, at number 9, no. Oh, that was the one. At number 13, the person I mentioned who actually made it to my Music Caravan Top 2024. It is Dick Earl's Electric Witness, Get Up Off the Ground. All right, see that? Get up off the ground. Let me do some adjusting here. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, at number 9, we've got Chris Kane and Good Intentions Gone Bad. Pretty much the story of the previous 4 years. At number 6, Tab Benoit and I Hear Thunder. I didn't hear it that time. Okay, Tab Benoit, I Hear Thunder. I actually saw him and J.D. Simo and Anders Osborne all at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. All right, now we're kind of leading into number 3 and number 1. Yes, number 3. Okay, so at number 3, I'm going to put this up first. It's Lonnie Brooks. So Lonnie Brooks, he has passed away, but he was an alligator recording artist from Chicago of legend, and he had a son named Ronnie Baker Brooks. So this, you're going to hear some songs. Actually, on this one, you will hear Ronnie and Dad playing together. And Ronnie Baker Brooks, Alligator record label still. Blues in My DNA, of course it is, because he's Lonnie Brooks's son. He's at number 3. And you can see it's got a pink dot too, so that means that it's probably going to make it to my top 2024s. Also, last but not least, actually, if you watch closely, I've got a father and son. That would be Lonnie and Ronnie. And then I have a father and daughter, would be Johnny and Shemekia. So at number one, Shemekia Copeland. And what's it called there? Can't see it. Blame It on Eve. Okay. So, men, you know who to blame now. And it's not Shemekia Copeland. It is Eve, but it is the eve of Christmas. What, 30 days away soon. But anyway, it is the eve of Thanksgiving. And I don't know if I'm going to have a Thanksgiving show because I don't know. What do you talk about on Thanksgiving? There's no Thanksgiving music, turkey music, or cranberry music. There's no music related to Thanksgiving. So since there's no music, there will be no Thanksgiving show. And this is Rick Keys signing off and wishing you all an early Merry Christmas. Oh, stay tuned. Hey, by the way, you know how to listen. You go to YouTube. When you go to YouTube, subscribe. There's a bell. Press that bell. That brings my show into your life or domain or wherever. Until you don't like it anymore. And then also there's thumbs. Press that. That helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan from Oside to Mongolia and back. And what else is there? Oh, there's a like, dislike. Make sure you like it. Doesn't help me to dislike it. And you can also get it on Facebook, Rick Keys Music Caravan Blue Show. Stay tuned. Lots of great music coming up.